Jesus Flores kicking us off as we take a look at the tail of the tape in flyweight.
Yeah, two flyweights coming out first. Reed, when I sat down next to you, what did I write on the piece of paper before we got started?
Fighting is just the coolest.
It is the coolest. Every time we get a chance to come here and, you bear witness to 24 human beings in, a moment that they've trained their entire lives for. And it's a beautiful thing, it truly is.
As we take a look at Jesus Flores making his way out from Tikala, Mexico, out of the Brazilian Warriors team, a 5-1 amateur record, 2 finishes by way of knockout on his amateur record. And Robin, he and Thomas Anilowski are 2 of the highest ranking flyweight prospects, not just in North America, but in the world today.
Yeah, and all night, our main card is absurdly sick.
Oh.
But all night you're going to see these young super talents. Like if you've been watching fighting for 5-10 years, the bottom of the card today, cards of this nature, are guys who would have beat, the best of the best 10 years ago. The game is just changing so quickly.
Flores, a youngster at 25, 4 years training in mixed martial arts for the Mexican exponent. And he looks calm, controlled, ready as he takes to the cage. This is not going to be an easy one, Robin. You and I both know Lyndon Whitlock very well. He and Lucas Chaston have been talking about Thomas Anilowski for a long, long time.
And in the red corner, Thomas Anilowski.
And Thomas Anilowski is not going to have an easy night.
No, he's not. But these days, man, there's just so much skill and so much talent. And, so everybody you face at this level now can just be so skillful. And sometimes they have amateur fights that have not been recorded, so neither guy really ever knows what they're getting into.
What we do know about Thomas Anilowski is that he is 5-1, matching Jesus Flores. 2 knockouts, 3 submissions. Every fight that's been recorded for Thomas Anilowski in terms of wins have come by a way of finish. That Aegis MMA team in Oakville, as we said, Lyndon Whitlock, Lucas Chaston, they are pumping out killers from that gym.
Yeah, and when you see the card tonight, you're going to see sort of some of the history of Ontario mixed martial arts. So Lyndon Whitlock came up fighting in the Sport Fighting Series that we got to be a part of, and his coaches, and you look around you here and you will see sort of people who were fighting in TKO and MFC in the early stages of fighting from this area. They are now coaches and bringing up great young talent.
With Anilowski and Flores in the cage, we go back to the great Keith Crawford.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. It'll be fought in the flyweight division and contested over 3 5-minute rounds. And now first, introducing in the blue corner, fighting out of Tlaxcala, Mexico, representing Brazilian Warriors. He stands in at 5'4" tall. He was in at 125.2 pounds. He is making his professional debut. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jesus Flores. And in the red corner, fighting out of Oakville, Ontario, representing Aegis MMA. He stands 5'7". He went in at 125.2 pounds. He also is making his professional debut. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Thomas Anilowski. The man in charge of the action when it starts inside the cage is Mr. John Patrick Goulart.
There's a change happening in their body. They are experiencing stress to some degree, but we don't see it.
And we are underway to open up PFC 16. It's Anilowski in the all-black, Flores in the black trimmed with purple.
Flores sticks that chin into the lower calf. You see how Thomas is just a little lower, really kind of putting his shoulders right in line with Jesus.
Flores tries low leg. Anilowski enters over the top with a nice digging leg kick. And Anilowski dives in looking for the double leg.
Yeah, his hips drove in. That's not only going to feel great to get that first takedown, but he's just gained a lot of information about the process if he needs a second and a third and a fourth through. Now there's a head and arm already in here. this head and arm choke, you put ear to tricep here. You don't even need to necessarily mount or go over. You can choke him out from here.
And he's trying to slide his way over, Rob. He's trying to get loose from that, now into a mount position.
So good work by Jesus to get rid of the head and arm choke, but he is mounted, and Thomas is mellow, man.
Mark's almost quiet in that sense of comfort in any position so far for Thomas.
So there's the head and arm choke again. This time now, he may leave the mount, but you don't need to necessarily. Head and arm choke is such a great way to finish a guy because you don't. Yeah. So is elbowing the guy in the face, but
that'll work too.
You don't need to leave the mount, and if you do leave the mount, you do it when you feel comfortable. God, he's just flowing right into every shape he needs, reshaping his body to what it requires.
Flores gives up his back, and like a supercomputer, Anilowski already adjusts. Body triangle, threatening with the arm for a rear naked choke if he can sink it in. Flores doing a nice job defensively, but Robin, right now it's all Anilowski.
Yeah, Thomas is offering him exits that Jesus is taking, which then leads him into a different threat.
Setting traps at every turn, and Anilowski went left and right from the back.
2 punches and then back to the neck. The coaches were asking him to flatten him out, and you may see him do that where he'll take his arms underneath the and now he's got something.
Yeah, he's going palm to palm.
Yeah, now you can finish palm to palm here. 100%.
Flores could be in deep trouble.
He's got it.
Yeah, that's in a great spot. Anilowski back. He had to readjust the grip. Flores is in big time trouble. Anilowski squeezing the air.
Flores just takes the hand, but I don't know if it'll be enough. Flores is not. Yeah, he's got it.
Flores is tough, but Anilowski, a genius in his MMA debut.
Now you see a little emotion out of him, but it was very, very surgical, very process-oriented.
Robin, that was pure brilliance from Thomas Anilowski in his MMA debut.
The perfect time to go in and get to the body. Then the takedown came quite naturally. The threat of the head and arm choke led to the mount led to the back. It was all very much a process that he dictated. Really, really nice.
One thing I've learned over the years is when Lyndon Whitlock says to me, watch this fighter, you listen to Lyndon Whitlock, and he's got another one on his hands here, Robin, and a long list of great fighters under his tutelage.
Yeah, and it started with how mellow and focused and almost serene Thomas was, even before the fight started. Yeah, really nice start to a night of fights.
As Robin Black will head into the cage to get words from Thomas Anilowski with a win in his professional debut. Keith Crawford will have the official decision. Jesus Flores, tough, but Thomas Anilowski, a future star.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee John Patrick Gula steps in at 2:43 of the first round for your winner by submission, a short choke in the red corner, Thomas Anilowski.
Great fight, guys. Thomas, how are you, my friend?
I'm pretty good.
You were pretty mellow there at the beginning. At least you appeared mellow. Were you nervous? Were you like lit a little bit, or were you serene?
Yeah, I was fucking nervous. I always am.
Yeah, well, you hit it very, very well. But yeah, it felt just like a natural process here. Got the takedown at the right time. The threat got you to the mount to the back. You got to be happy now.
Yeah, I drill that shit every day. It's fucking cool to see that work.
Yeah. And to feel it work.
Yeah.
Well, take your time to thank anybody you want. You earned this. You're a pro MMA fighter with a record of 1-0 now, man.
Huge thanks to Lyndon Whitlock, Paul Jalbert, Lucas Chaston, my best friend Brad Barrick helped me cut weight, and Endorphins, Dr. Ed. I wouldn't be here without him.
Well, congratulations, brother. Fucking nervous or not, you look fantastic. Thomas Anilowski.
Quite simply, an incredible performance by Thomas Anilowski to open up his mixed martial arts career at the pro level. Robin, I'd say he's excited, he's confident, he's happy, maybe all the above there.
Yeah, I like him. He's got an authentic personality. And, you know,